Hey guys, this is going to be called Loosening Control. Once we get signed on to YouTube, we'll start shortly. And I have confirmation. Hi guys, Donny Rouse here. This is your daily session of DonnyRausTV. And today I wanted to talk to you about loosening control. If you notice, I'm doing a play on words as opposed to lose control. Well, I mean, I guess both would work in this instance. And the inspiration behind the post today came from a friend of mine. She was telling me that she was feeling a little bit stressed. She feels like everything she's doing is not working. And she was telling me about her job, how she had been working, I guess, as a consultant. And then the company made her an offer that was much less than she was making as a consultant. She thought it was a slap in the face because she had done everything right. She was having similar issues with her health. She was having these, this kind of like a rash or something like that on her face. And she had been working on her health for the last 1-2 years, like really putting thousands of dollars into it. And she wasn't getting the results she wanted there. And then it's funny how when one thing in our life kind of seems astray, we look at life as a whole and we say, oh, it's all shit. When it's not the case. We're just looking at it through a distorted lens. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to really look forward to as well. So my advice to her was this. I said to her, well, all right, so your job, you're saying that you don't feel like you're in control, like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're taking on other responsibilities that are not yours to try to land more clients. You're putting more time, blah, 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 blah. You're right. That is not in your control, but let's focus on what is in your control. The job, right? You don't have to stay with this company if they're not going to appreciate the work you're doing. She works in pharmaceuticals, so there are plenty of companies, especially at this point in time, that would be great, that would love a worker or someone who's going to go that extra mile, and she would get paid what she was worth. As it relates to her health, I said, okay, well, you've been doing this stuff for a year, right? She goes, she didn't really respond. I was responding to her. I said, well, how much like toxicity do you think our bodies are exposed to on a daily basis? Think of all those like cellular waves that are literally floating around us that we can't even see. Now take into account things that are maybe in the air that we can't even see, that we're breathing in. Our body has to trigger an immune system response to fight all this stuff off, to keep our bodies in homeostasis. Knowing that, or just the thought of, wow, my body's doing all this work, how long do you think it's going to take to clear up maybe something that's a reaction on your skin if you're doing everything right? I have a friend who had the precursors for MS, and she had all these symptoms coming on, and luckily a friend of hers works with people with MS, or that when they're in that beginning stages, and reverse the entire thing. But it wasn't something that happened overnight. She detoxified her body, pulling all, metals, like all these different toxins out of her body. Once that was done, then she started to feel better. Then all those symptoms, all those things started flaring up. But here's the thing. When she was doing this detox, she was getting these flare-ups, these rashes, maybe like muscle twitches. Those were the result of the toxicity, her body detoxing. So because her body had been holding this stuff in, and now it's saying, okay, it's time to detox, let's pull this crap out, she was getting those reactions all over her body. So to look at that and say, well, this is not working, might not be true. So you keep doing what you're doing, and then look for other opportunities, other ways. So if what you're doing is not working, try something else. But also be aware that there's a lag. Not everything is going to work instantaneously. We live in a society today where everyone wants everything like this. It was supposed to happen tomorrow or yesterday. Not tomorrow. It will happen tomorrow. And things take time. They take time because results compound. So that is the message that I wanted to share with you guys today is if you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you're not making the progress that you want in a given area of your life, to kind of give yourself, first of all, be patient. Secondly, be kind to yourself. Recognize that growth is not linear. It doesn't happen as much as we would think. And I go through this all the time. You think that growth starts here and it's one straight line. When the truth is that it's this giant, it's like a kid with a crayon just scribbling all over the place and eventually gets to that point. You go forward, you go backward, you make adjustments. That is the real path of growth. That is the real path of success. So if I want to leave you that, again, it's just be kind to yourself, respect where you are in your journey, and just constantly keep making, even if it's small steps, making small steps towards the desired outcome that you want, whatever it may be. And eventually you will get there. Just enjoy the process. That is all I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed this post, please give it a thumbs up wherever you're watching it. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, www.youtube.com/Donny, DONNY, Raus, RAUS. And if you like this, you must listen to my podcast, One Life Podcast with Donny Raus. Again, One Life Podcast with Donny, DONNY, Raus, RAUS. I'm going to be doing a Plan Your Year workshop coming up on, I believe it's January 9th. So details, leave a comment if you're interested in joining. Leave a comment in under this video and I will notify you. That is it, guys. God bless, and I will see you again soon.